Don't tell me about the world. Not today.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Robert Stevenson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Batting third.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Tejeda. He singled his last time up.
Roberto Tejeda.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out. Ready for another chance? Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch.
Let's go. Beat it out. Come on,
Hit
come on,
back
come on.
toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the... Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First time up, he went down looking.
Contreras. Let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Digging in once again, Buster Stewart. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Stewart.
Toward right center.
2-2.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire.
Ready for another shot now. Smokey, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Moroff gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Ricky Hurd.
Second baseman, Ricky Hurd.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Colt Morant. He's 1 for 4 for the game. sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First offering on its way. Ball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Reyes gloves it on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. 10-2 the final in this game. The Red Sox put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Another big crowd. Next for New York, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So the Yanks go. Striding in once again, Colt Morant. He drew a walk his first time up.
Colt Morant.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. One and one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Stewart going back, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home run.
In now, Smokey. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Rip it, huh?
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Leading off the 4th for the Red Sox.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Kevin.
Going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up. Ready now, Smokey. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count remains at 0-2.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
Turn, look,
And it's off the green monster. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 9-1 ball game. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about to get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind, score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he's retired, 1 away. Will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Fouled off.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Come on, baby, see your drive.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shot weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's gonna come in and score. But one's all they were ever gonna get, and the inning will continue. Here's Tyler Austin now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back.
Come on, baby, get the pitch up there. Hey, one time, right now.
Runner goes for second. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it bangs off the monster. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, you can't hit it.
Digging in now, Smokey. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning, and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s, I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the
Sunday after. Now to the plate, Smokey is coming off a 3-home run game last night. So we'll see what he does for an encore in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Missed with a slider. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll get back in safely. Smokey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Buster Stewart. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Stewart.
1-1-1.
Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ryan.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So digging in now, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip.
Smokey.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, get the pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1 run scores here. Striding in for Boston, Roberto Tejeda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The relay, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Here's Tyler Austin now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a 1 for 12 career line. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Barry Schreiber earns win number. Closing in on first pitch. Jake Thompson will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Popped him up. Smokey onto the grass. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Smokey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Smokey.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. That's right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baseman, Smokey.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Flores over at second. Moroff on at first with 2 down.
Here we go. You got this.
Here's a pop-up now. Castillo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too get greedy.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Riding in once again, Smokey. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
Hey, one time, right now.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Let's go now. One time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Halos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the Wednesday night. Ready now for L.A. Jesus Carmona. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carmona.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Austin scoops it up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Batting fourth.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He went deep in the contest last night. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Carmona has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. Next for New York, Hunter Dozier. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here it comes, 0-2. Runner breaks for third. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. He's forced to... Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey, he reached on a single in his first try.
Number 20.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
For the Yankees, first baseman, Tyler Austin.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Here we go.
Back.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Smokey leads off second with nobody out. And now the runner's trying for third.
Pick it up.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he's set down, one away. Ready for another chance? Hunter Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High and deep to right center. Patterson looks up. And they take the lead. It's gone. Digging in once again, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And, oh, he can't rein it in. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Full count still. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. But no chance to recover. Smokey is on at first after. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, he got called out on strikes his last time through.
Let's go now. One time.
Here's the first pitch to him. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Patterson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win.
Rain falling here. Now at the plate, Smokey. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. And both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a read.
And this is off the second base bag. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Austin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Smokey stands at second with no outs. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner's on his way to third. Drilled to first. Backhanded. Step on the bag for 1. The throw to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A fastball right over the outside corner. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Andrelton Simmons.
The 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of. Ready once again, Smokey. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, but he beats it out. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
Now batting.
Here's Tyler Austin now. No hits to this point.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns me.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
2-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Yeah, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Two balls and a strike.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Tyler Austin will be next.
Let's go.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Nunez comes up with it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Yankees. A great start to the weekend. Into the box now, Smokey, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A ball and no strikes. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second. Coming to the plate now, Dan Carlisle. He singled his last time up. Hoping to send him packing. Swing. Hit out towards second. And throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McClendon is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Smokey set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Runners off for second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Now batting, third.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no one can get there as it falls. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Henson is under it, no problem, 1 away. Striding into the box, Edward Otto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Edward Otto.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Smokey.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. McClendon has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready for another shot now. Calvin Ayers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground to second. Smokey takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in for the Jays, Stan McClendon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
McClendon.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
All right, boy, all right, here we go. Come on, guys.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In his career, Smokey is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him. On to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 13-3. MLB Network is on. Next to bat for Toronto, Anthony Nunez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Working for the punch out and the offer. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Flips it underhand. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9. At the plate, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Smokey.
First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Moroff leads off first with one away. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Fourth, first baseman.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Tyler Austin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's the second out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. He played an inning. In now, Corey Dickerson. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Smokey fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going.
Digging in, Smokey, a base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Smokey.
He's set, here it comes. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Nunez over to his right. And that ends the inning. So stepping in, Anthony Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Nunez.
2 down now.
In there as this is rolled out to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force in the side. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Smokey.
Hey, get one.
First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Bounce it to the left side. Henson is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Smokey.
Working ahead.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Stepping in, Stan McClendon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score in. Being late into this one.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's late. He's safe. Great effort out there, and if that's it. Stepping up now, Smokey. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Left field and deep. Dickerson going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now batting, first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Austin, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you do right here. One time.
Count still at 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in once again, Dan Carlisle. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Played on the back. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. Alan Hansen the next to bat. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Toward the hole. Backhanded. And he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Billy Hamilton.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey right there. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy? Ready for another shot now. Alan Henson, 3 for 6 in the ball game to this point. On the ground out to short. Scooped up. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in once again, Smokey. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hey, kid, see it. Drive it. Like
Last chance for the Yankees. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew. Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and held on.
Daytime. So stepping in, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Smokey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
2-1.
Hey, let it rip one time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Get
Hit
it out!
hard on the ground to second. One there, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one. Here's Tyler Austin now. He went deep in the contest last night.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, runner back safely.
Let's go right here.
He's running. Hot shot to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. An inning in the books. Stepping in for the Jays, Billy Hamilton. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Billy.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Next to bat for Toronto, Jose Peraza. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no. Digging in to try it again. Smokey reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he misses again, 2-0.
I need you right here, one time.
Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. McClendon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Welcome back to Major League. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Here's a high pop-up. Owen over to his left. 1 down. Next for New York, Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Little dribbler down the line. Throw goes to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and... And now back to the leadoff spot for the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Billy Fay. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance. Smokey will lead it off as we start the home sixth. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Peraza will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Settling in now, Stan McClendon. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound. Partly his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on. Ready once again, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Damn. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The New York Yankees. First opened back in 2012. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. And striding in, Stephen Blair. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, left fielder, Stephen Blair.
On him as this is grounded to second. Smokey. And there's one gone to start the night. Ready now for the Marlins, Rich Schroeder. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Comes set with the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Pompey. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Up next from Miami, Rich Schroeder. He's
Leading off
0
the
for
fourth
1
inning,
thus far.
The shortstop.
Halfway to 100
Rich
pitches. Here it is.
Schroeder.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mariano Francisco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Francisco.
1-2, here it comes.
2-2.
Bunt attempt here. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding into the box, Rich Schroeder, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, we got two down.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that makes this.
Come on, right here, one time.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Stephen Blair. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's Rognet Odor now.
The batter, second baseman, Rugnet Odor.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Ernesto Rios comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runners off for second. This is flared right back over the mound. And there's one down now.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? Standing in, Blake Swihart. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. There's ball 4. So a big moment here, and standing in, Edward Otto, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in the season. Afternoon baseball. Into the box, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
The 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Odor.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. To his left, Smokey. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Smokey looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So stepping in, Dalton Pompey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Otto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Candelario is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Rich Schroeder. He singled his last time up.
Schroeder.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, dive. Hats off to that one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Odor now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Baseman, Odor. 2 down now.
Hey, let's go right here.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Miami, but they lead it 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Jamer Candelario.
The 1-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. 4-2 the final score today. The Marlins wrote an important. Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday. So striding forward now, Smokey, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard to short. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next for New York, Hunter Dozier. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. The 0-1 on its way. Now both runners are breaking. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
You always want to spot your pitcher or runner.
Digging in to try it again. Smokey looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Ready for another chance. Ryan Cardona comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cardona.
One.
On the ground, out to second. To his left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready once again. Smokey, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. For the current campaign, Smokey is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Here's a high pop-up. Bolton is there, and that ends the inning. So no run. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Yanks jumped out to a great start to the. Standing in, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Smokey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd once high and deep to right. Renfroe going back on it. Gone!
There's not a hotter hitter in all the.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on. Getting started.
Hard hit ball to second. Up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Now the Astros designated hitter, Trevor Story. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common. Or say 10, 15 years ago, guys are striking out as much.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Smokey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Smokey leads off second with one gone in the inning. Runner goes for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cardona is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. The show is on the... Striding forward for his first chance, Smokey, and he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Popped him up. Moran is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, C.J. Cron trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He popped out in his first trip. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Moroff rounds third and is digging for the plate.
Right here.
Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Man, you smoked that.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Settling in now, Hunter Dozier, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Hunter Dozier.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Smokey takes it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next up for the Stros, Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Smoke is to his left. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Here's C.J. Cron now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in, Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go. Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like
afternoon base. Now at the plate, George Springer looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
George Springer.
The 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time and just.
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
First offering on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And he is in there. Here's Tyler Austin now. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kemp moving to his right, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now at the plate, Eldon Bullock. He drew a walk his first time up.
Eldon Bullock.
Gotta hold him, let's go. 1-1.
Hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Smokey. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Tyler Austin waits on deck. The 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Reyes has it. And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And it's fouled away.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Count even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Full count now. Three runs already home here. Now the 3-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Austin. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Digging in and looking for more, Colin Moran. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
The 1-2. Double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
The 1-0. Ripped toward the gap in right. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And he'll dive back in safely. 0-2, here it is. And the runner's breaking for third. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cardona will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Hunter Dozier. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Runner goes for third. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through. Ready once again, Ryan Cardona. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Cardona.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Striding in once again, Smokey. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Get down,
in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And now the runner's trying for third. Hard hit at third. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right now, huh?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Torias shading to his right. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. 12-9, the final in this one. The Houston Astros used a huge 8th inning. Tuesday night baseball. So next to the plate for Texas, Alonso Davila. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Smokey. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. A chance now to look at the batting. In now, Smokey, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
To 1-2 now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hinson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Davila retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. The Yanks go. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 2 hits in 7 tries. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Smokey, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0, here's the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later, over the wall, a home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. What a great...
Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll get in there safely. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's 1 for 4. And on the ground out to second. Smokey has it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge... Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. The 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Moroff, base runner at first with 1 out. On a rope to the second baseman. Ready for another shot now, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of...
Wednesday night baseball. Next for New York, Smokey. He went deep in the contest last night.
Smokey.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum.
So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. Up next for the Rangers, Alonso Davila. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Davila.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1-1-1.
Hit out towards second. Rain. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Smokey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hit your pitch right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas is right there. 1 gone. And with that, let's take a moment to digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Stassi has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tyler White will bat next. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Smokey waits on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Tyler White, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
First baseman, Tyler White.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Smokey is there, and that ends the inning. 3 runs. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
No balls and 1 strike. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Here's Tyler Austin now.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler Austin.
Hey, need you right now. Here you go. Runner.
Runner goes for second. A line shot to third base.
Right,
and now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really. Now the beautiful views of tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. About set for baseball. Now at the plate, Smokey. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1-1.
Ball to second. Smokey gloves it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So digging in now, Smokey will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Squared that one up just a little late.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Smokey 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And a ball 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses, ball 1.
For a good one. Try it, kid.
Now the 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Davila giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Pretty painful. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.